Hello, my badass boys and badass babes, and also happy 4th of July for those who celebrated it. It's your bad girl, the Black Hills, Virgo the Vixen. And as always, make sure you hit your likes and subscribe buttons down below. Okay, so 4th of July has come, has passed. I don't know about you, I do celebrate it. I know about the controversy behind it sometimes, but guess what? I love having barbecue. I love gathering with friends, and we'll do another separate video on the 4th. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about personalized license plates and an incident that I kind of got involved with recently. But for those of you who don't know what a personalized license plate is, this is basically where you pay the state a sum or a fee. I don't know, it just depends on which state. You pay them a lot of extra money and you get a personalized plate that says pretty much anything. There are, of course, some state rules and laws that, says you can, what you can and can't have for a personalized license plate. If you want one, check with your local state DMV. All right. Now that I got the educational portion out of the way, let's actually talk about how much fun these are. Now, to me, they're just a sign of showing off, hey, I have lots of money and I have nothing to do with it. Or don't know what to do with it. Or I'm just rich and I just want to rub you in your face. Whatever you want to call them, that's what I think of them. But hey, it's up to you what you want to call them. All right. So here's the incident with the personalized license plate. I was driving along and I saw this personalized license plate. We all see them. But this one in particular caught my eye. And this is what the license plate said. But God. And it was spelled B-U-T, then it had a little space, G-O-D. Now, there are a couple ways you could interpret this as. You can interpret it as probably what it was meant to, and I'll explain that a little bit later. But it has, the word but and then God, but God, kind of like that pause. Well, I interpreted it in the other direction, where I was thinking, that's a but God, yeah. Well, I'm the Vixen. Come on, Vixen's got a Vixen, So I may have stalked this guy a little bit. And I do, by the term may, I mean, I may have, for court legal reasons, used that terminology, may have. Anyways, I was driving in the same direction as this car with the words, but God on it. All right. He pulls into this lot of a very popular clothing store. I'm just going to say it like that. Won't mention names. But needless to say, I pull, kind of drive by. And I got to tell you, he was a butt guy. Damn! I mean, wow. He worked out. This guy was looking good. And so maybe I did a little bit of cattle calling. All right, I did a lot of cattle calling. He deserved it, in my opinion. Hey, you can't go around with a license plate that says, but God, and looking like that and not get cattle called. Okay, that's just the universe saying, hey, you deserve it. Or at least that's what I'm going to say in front of the court. But needless to say, he didn't appreciate me giving him the cattle call. He was telling me the usual. It's like, but, I'm religious, and that's where it comes from, the word but, and then the word God. And he's telling me what I was doing was inappropriate. And I told him in a very soft and sensual way that I was just having fun with him. That's what I'm telling the court system, because this is what I did. Tell him, okay? Off the record, of course. I may have told him, hey, it's not my fault. God gave you that great caboose. Now back it over here and let me ride it for a little moment, so I can ride it for a moment or two. I don't know where I came up with that, all right? But hey, you know what? I'm just saying, things may have gotten a little bit worse out of hand when the police arrived. All right, because here's what happened after my little quote-unquote statement. He did call the cops. And here come the police, and boy, how, a situation starts off innocent enough with a few cattle calling. You kind of make a little sexual joke about how you want to ride that piece of ass all night long. And next thing you know, things start to go from bad to worse. And this is where maybe I didn't help matters. And I'm blaming the guy for this, for, not being, how can we say, to the vixen's needs. But anyways, here's what happened. Police get there. And I tell them my side of the story. And you can already imagine how well this is going to go for me. Anyways, I explained to the police that, hey, you can't go around looking this good, having a personalized license plate that says, "but God," and not get sexually harassed. This is where the police make their mistake. They started to try to explain to me that the term "but God" wasn't referring to the posterior of a human being. That has two T's. This is what I said to the police. I'm pretty proud of this one. Okay, this one will get me into trouble. I said, well, the extra T is in front of it, in his pants in front. Okay, I'm just saying that's where the extra T is. Okay, boy, did that not go over well with the police department. Oh, God, did that not go over well. And that's why I'm going to be going to court here, possibly on a slight misunderstanding. It's like, yes, the extra T was in front. I'm just saying, the package up front and the package in back was indication that, yeah, this one could go all night long. But needless to say, that's for the court to decide. So let's look at recap of these personalized license plates. And, you can get pretty much most things. There's going to be, some off limits about what you can and cannot put. But if you're going to get a personal license plate that says "but God" on there, I'm just going to say it like this. You deserve what you get, especially from women like myself. Well, anyways, my badass boys and badass babes, the good news is I have a good chance of getting off this case because I kind of know the prosecuting attorney. Don't ask me why. I know this person. I think I can get it to where I might be able to get some community service or just get the case dismissed. But in either case, your bad girl is going to be okay. So, my question to you is, who's your vixen, and bye-bye.